Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So today I have a complete disaster power hour for you guys. This house is a wreck and there's a lot that I want to get done today, so I just want to get it done pretty quickly. So I'm going to give myself an hour to see how much I can get done. I'll take you around and show you what everything looks like, and then we will get started. All right, here in the living room you can see it's pretty messy. There's some things I need to put away and fold the blanket. And then no surprise that our dining room table is covered in stuff. So I'll put all of that away. And then I went to the store yesterday, so I need to put that stuff away. There's some clean dishes and some dirty dishes that need to be done as well. And then in here, I need to make the bed. There's some clothes that need to be hung, and I need to clean off the dresser. And then my nightstand, I need to put some of that away. And then I need to clean off the counter in the bathroom. So it is 11:08 right now, so let's go ahead and get started. Since the living room was the least messy out of all of the areas that I needed to clean this day, I decided to start there. That way I could go ahead and get the momentum going before I moved on to any of the messier areas. So I just started off by cleaning up the couch and putting everything away where it needed to go.
I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs, trying to have fun. But I'm always jealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should.
Since I've been pregnant, I have been having the worst tension headaches, and I've been carrying a lot of tension in my neck and in my upper back. So that I just had in my hand was actually a neck massager that I got off of Amazon. It has been a lifesaver for me. It has helped so much with my headaches, and it was pretty inexpensive for the quality that it is. So I'll try to remember to link it in the description box for you guys. I highly recommend it. So now that I've gotten everything put away that was on the couches, I am just taking my vacuum and I'm just going to vacuum off the couch, the ottoman, and the recliner. And the vacuum that I'm using is the LG Cord Zero. I love this thing. I've also had a Dyson in the past, and I also loved that one, and I recommend both of them.
I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure.
The last thing I wanted to do in the living room was just wipe down this little side table and then the one that's over by the door. So I'm just taking my Mrs. Myers and a paper towel, because that one table that I just wiped off was pretty dirty. So I didn't want to mess up any of my rags or anything. So I'm just using paper towels and wiping both of those down.
But we smashed up all the parts.
So now moving on into the kitchen, I wanted to start with the dishes first because that was the main mess that was in the kitchen. So there were some clean ones that I needed to put away, and then I also needed to wash a few. So that's what I'm doing here.
Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. No, it's no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. No, it's no more. We're done now. No, it's no more. We're done now. No, it's no more. We're done us no more. We don't know us no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know that you don't know us no more, no. I got so high on a hill. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know that you don't know us no more, no.
And now that all of the dishes are loaded in the dishwasher, I wanted to get some of the dishes that I needed to hand wash out of the sink. That way I had more room to work, and I also kind of wanted to clean out the sink before I got started. So that's what I'm doing here. And as I'm doing these voiceovers, I remembered that I am almost out of dish soap, and I was supposed to go to the store today and get some, and I completely forgot. So I need to add that to my to-do list.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you. You struck me like lightning. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day, yeah, every day, babe. Used to be scared of letting someone get close without the filters, but you see the real me. Since I let you in under my skin, I'm more free than I have ever been. You broke my chains and released me. And days turned into nights on the couch in your apartment. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running.
Now that all the dishes are done, I decided to give them just a few minutes to kind of air dry a little bit before I dried them and put them away. And you can see me here trying to get the last little bit of soap out, but it was a goner. It was completely empty. So I just grabbed some Dawn that I had under the sink and just went ahead and scrubbed out the sink before I dried the dishes and put those away.
Everything has changed. Every day, 24/7, you call my name, and I will come running. Yeah, every day, 24/7. Yeah, every day, I will come running, babe. Every day, yeah, every day, babe. The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd. Feeling alive, I love being by your side. It makes me shine. We got one summer, so let's make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love
I had gone to the store the night before, but by the time I got home, because we went to dinner after, I was just too tired, so I decided to just leave them on the counter for the night. But I wanted to go ahead and get those put away. That way they weren't just sitting out and cluttering up the island.
Make it count. You make me feel like everything's alright. Let's dance our problems away in the night. Love being right next to you. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the ride. Might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever. Yeah, we got the summer.
Since I had those items from the store just sitting on the island, I wanted to take a Clorox wipe and just wipe everything down just to disinfect a little more. And I like to do this from time to time. I use my e-cloths, which are supposed to be disinfecting, but I don't know, there's something about using a Clorox wipe that makes me feel a little bit better. So I just went ahead and wiped down all of the countertops and the faucet as well.
Is endless. It might be over tomorrow, but this day will live on forever. You'll be on my mind. I'll be dreaming about this till the end of time. We are young, we are free, down for the might be over tomorrow, but we got this day forever.
All right, so far the living room is done and the kitchen. So up next is the dining room, and it is now 11:46. So that took longer than I thought it would, but hopefully I can get it all done within an hour. If not, it's okay, but let's go ahead and keep going and hopefully get this done.
Got history, yeah.
There was so much clutter on this dining room table. I'm kind of ashamed of it. But a lot of it was mail and packages and stuff. So instead of going through all of that right then while I was, trying to do a power hour, I wanted to save some time, and I just put all of it together and went through it later on that day. That way I didn't take up any other time during my hour, because between the living room and the kitchen, as I said, I had taken way longer than I thought I would. But yeah, I just decided to group it all together and go through the mail later.
Kinda used to these battlegrounds where you flee, you don't stick around, no. But the way you've been giving me time, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you. Like I'm better off with you. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why. You make me wanna do better. You make me wanna do better. I don't know why.
Now that everything in the main living area is clean, I'm moving on into the bedroom, and I wanted to go ahead and open the blinds and get some natural light in before I started making the bed.
Like I'm better off with you. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Same old loves be my referee. Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind? She's awake all the time. What are you trying to find? I hope this ain't a lie. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground.
I had let so much laundry pile up on the dresser. It was just stuff that I needed to hang, and I just didn't feel like doing it at the time that whenever I was doing laundry. So I just threw it all in there, and I regret doing it because it looked so junky. And I really don't know the last time our dresser was cleaned off. That first trimester really kicked my behind. I was so exhausted all the time, but that's what I'm doing here. I'm just taking all of these clothes and putting them on hangers and getting them hung.
Through a phone in the night, no, I'm here by your side. So tell me where are you now? When your head is in the clouds, I wanna find out now. Cause I'm vibing with all we have. Yeah, I'm feeling what we are now. I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster. You're messing with my head. I'm ending up so clueless. What are you trying to find? I'm running with these emotions. Tell me, what do you have in mind?
Alright, bedroom and dining room are done. That I left on the dresser is some stuff that my husband has to put away. And then I left this because it's clothes and stuff that I need to put away. Now I just have the bathroom counter, and it is 12:06. So I only have 2 minutes left in my hour, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the bathroom just because that's the last thing I have. So let's go ahead and get the bathroom clean.
Looking back at the good times.
I'm so bad about letting this bathroom counter get cluttered with everything. I wish I was one of those people, or that I could just get into the habit of every time I'm getting ready just to put everything away. That way by the time I leave for work in the mornings or before we go to bed at night, the counter is all cleaned off. But for some reason I just cannot make myself get back into that habit. I was for a little while when we first moved into the house, but I had just kind of gotten out of it, and now it's so hard to get back into it. So I'm gonna try and work on that and just keep it clean. But I have the hardest time keeping this bathroom counter cleaned off. I don't know why. Now I'm just taking the Clorox wipes again and quickly wiping down the countertop and the faucets as well.
Was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability.
So here is a final look at everything. Kitchen. And then the bedroom. Like I said, I'm gonna have Will put that up later. I'll put this up in just a minute. And then there's the bathroom, and it is 12:17. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it motivated you to get some things done around your house. Like I said, I went a little bit over, but that's okay. I'm so happy that everything is done. It looks so much better in here and it feels so much better. So thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please hit that little red subscribe button. I would love to have you stick around, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
But I'm your